Hello, my fellow food flock and my online flock, and as always, go flock yourself. We're here with another fun, maybe exciting, possibly action-packed, who knows, award-winning, probably not, episode of that show you've all come to know, love, and or possibly hate. Fat Guy Theater. I'm the Fat Guy, and today my theater is here in the Five Guys, Center City, Philadelphia. Why? Because these guys got the best fucking fries I've ever had, and I consider myself a French fry connoisseur. Anyway, on to the topic at hand. Because I like to ask those deep, probing questions that I'm sure is on everybody's mind, here goes another one. Alright, sometimes when my wife and I are out taking a dog for a walk, and the dog will pee and take a dump and whatnot, and sometimes she takes a dump on the sidewalk, sometimes she takes a dump in a patch of grass. But I wonder if she ever thinks, like, how come when they're walking me, they never take a dump outside? I wonder if that ever crosses her mind. Probably not, but who knows? Because, sometimes I leave the door open when I'm taking a dump, and, my dog will walk in, and I'll pet her, and she'll sit there and just look at me, and I pet her, and I wonder if she's like, what is he doing? Or, what is he doing? I'm like, well, I'm doing the same thing you do, only I'm doing it inside instead of doing it outside, because I like to do it inside. Now, I have done it outside. One time I was, this is in the summer of 1986 in California. My dad was working there, and when you have divorced parents, you go different places during the summer, so wherever my dad was in the summer, that's where I was. And at this point, he was in California. It was in somewhere between Paso Robles and San Miguel, and he thought it'd be fun if I'd hang out all day at the job site with him. It actually wasn't, because I wasn't working and I was pretty much just sitting in a truck or staring out the window all day. And that's really not that much fun. Now, there were some cows hanging out nearby at the job site. That was fun, so I went and hung out with the cows, and they take a dump outside too. Well, at some point I had to take a dump, and I had a towel with me, and I went and did my business, and I wiped, and I had a bottle of water with me, and I washed my hands that way. And then I tossed a towel up on a tree, and within seconds, there's a towel that I wipe with. Oh, that thing I had flies swarming on that, Which reminds me of one of my great one-liners. Several years ago, we were camping, and we were out by the portable toilets, and I happened to run into my sister-in-law. And I said, hey, I was just in a portable toilet, and the fly came up to me and said, hey, pal, what time does the buffet close? In case you didn't hear me in the stupid voice I did, I said, hey, pal, what time does the buffet close? Sick but funny. And to the flies, that is a buffet, because what happens at a buffet? You eat food when you're finished. They bring you more food, and a fly likes to eat shit, and then, or flies like to eat shit, and, if they're hanging around a portable toilet, somebody shits, they eat it, and somebody comes in and someone else shits, and then, so they keep bringing you more food. So, to a fly, a portable toilet is a buffet. At least that's how I see it. That's my logic. Now, but for the most part, I try to do my business inside, but, Now, then there's some people, I don't know why, sometimes if I go down to the subway station, I'll be walking down a flight of stairs and there's a fucking turd there. I don't know, I guess somebody couldn't make it to the bathroom, or that's just where they wanted to go. I don't know what that, I'm sure the good people of SEPTA cleaned it up. I would hope so. That's a shitty job. But, not my idea of a good time. And I was once a janitor at a Kmart for a half a year, so I've dealt with similar situations, only it was a clogged toilet, not just someone taking a dump on a flight of stairs that lead down to the subway. I don't know, but all I know is that day in 1986, somewhere between Paso Robles and San Miguel, there was a lot of happy flies. Anyway, I'm glad. Well, I am glad you watched this. I'm sure you're glad you watched this really riveting episode of Fat Guy Theater. And, I'm sure this is a topic you were just dying to hear me talk about. But I guess if you're watching it, you were, or you just happened to tune in and maybe now you're regretting it. I don't know. But whether you're regretting it or not, either way, hey, thanks for watching. Anyway, on that note, this has been another fun, maybe exciting, possibly action-packed, who knows, award-winning, probably not, episode of that show you've all come to know, love, and or possibly hate. Fat Guy Theater. I'm the Fat Guy, and wherever I'm at, that's my theater.